Welcome back to the Rustic Planters, where we bring the charm of country living and timeless elegance right to your backyard. Today's video is all about transforming old treasures like weathered doors, vintage crates, and antique ironwork into rustic garden masterpieces. Whether you're working with a spacious garden or a cozy patio, there's something in this video for every garden lover. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our weekly garden inspirations. Got questions or your own upcycling ideas? Drop them in the comments. We love hearing from you. Alright, let's dive into the rustic world of upcycled charm and discover 20 beautiful ways to give old pieces new garden life. There's nothing quite like a salvaged wooden door to set the stage for a whimsical garden entrance. The chipped paint, worn hinges, and textured panels add instant personality to your outdoor space. Mount the door between two posts or within a picket fence for a storybook garden gateway. Add vines or climbing roses for that overgrown, enchanted look. Old doors can also be used as standalone vertical accents, flanked by pots or hanging lanterns, to create a dramatic focal point with minimal effort. Wooden crates are incredibly versatile and can be stacked in creative ways to form multi-level planters. This not only saves space, but adds rustic depth and character to your garden layout. Stain or whitewash the crates to give them a weathered farmhouse aesthetic. Then fill them with herbs, succulents, or cascading flowers to breathe life into the layers. For added flair, tuck solar fairy lights between the crate gaps to create a cozy evening ambience. Antique iron bed frames make charming garden bed borders. Quite literally. Their scrolling designs bring vintage flair while defining planting spaces. You can place them directly into the soil and fill the inner space with flowers, vegetables, or even a pollinator-friendly mix of wildflowers. For an extra rustic twist, leave some rust visible and add burlap or straw mulch inside the frame to complement the aged aesthetic. Repurpose an old door as a leaning backdrop for hanging baskets. Simply secure hooks to the upper panels and hang baskets filled with petunias, ferns, or trailing ivy. Place the door against a wall or garden shed, and it instantly becomes a vertical floral display that's both functional and beautiful. To enhance the look, stencil inspirational garden quotes or paint a soft vintage color over the existing wear. Crates laid flat can be deconstructed into wooden slats, then used as stepping stones or edging for garden pathways. This adds texture and warmth to footpaths. Leave the wood slightly uneven or jagged to keep that rustic, imperfect beauty. This works especially well in gardens with wild grasses or naturalized flower beds. Pair the pathway with mismatched terracotta pots for a cozy, collected feel. If you find an old wrought iron gate at a salvage yard, don't pass it up. These pieces make breathtaking vertical art for fences or exterior walls. Hang the gate as is or mount it above a bench or potting table to create a sophisticated backdrop with a rustic edge. You can even train climbing plants like clematis or honeysuckle to weave through the iron bars for a lush effect. Combine two tall doors with a crossbeam to create a makeshift garden arbor. It's an eye-catching way to define an entry to your garden or patio. Let vines climb up the sides and across the top for an aged cottage garden feel. Clematis, morning glory, or grapevine all work beautifully here. For a special touch, hang a small lantern or wind chime from the crossbeam to welcome guests with sound and light. Mount crates horizontally on your garden fence or shed wall to use as shelves for potted plants, garden tools, or decor. These open-face shelves keep the rustic crate charm while adding vertical storage space. Paint or distress them to blend with your overall garden palette. Add mason jar lanterns or vintage tins inside the crates for extra country charm. Old iron headboards make excellent trellises for flowering vines or climbing veggies like beans and peas. Stake the headboard into your garden bed or against a wall. Over time, plants will climb and fill in the scrollwork, turning it into a living sculpture. The contrast between metal and foliage is striking and effortlessly rustic. Reclaim old door panels as custom garden signs. Use chalk paint, stencils, or wood-burned lettering to add quotes, plant names, or directions. Mount them on posts or hang them from iron hooks along your garden path. Their rustic charm brings personality and storytelling into your space. These make great gifts too. Personalized garden signs are thoughtful and eco-friendly. Stack crates to form bench bases and top them with reclaimed wood planks or cushions. It's a budget-friendly and rustic way to create garden seating. Store tools, gloves, or seed packets inside the crates for easy access. Function meets charm in a very satisfying way. Place these nooks under trees or near flower beds for cozy contemplation corners. Short sections of antique iron fencing can be mounted horizontally to hang pots or small planters. Just add hooks and suspend terracotta pots filled with herbs or succulents from the fencing. It adds texture and vertical gardening options. This setup works beautifully on balconies, patios, or along garage walls. If you're building a DIY greenhouse, use old glass panel doors for a truly rustic look. They let in light and exude charm. Combine multiple doors to form walls, a roofline, or hinged panels. Each door brings a unique story and patina. It's sustainability and beauty all in one garden structure. Lean an old ladder against a wall and balance crates between the steps to create a tiered vertical garden. Use the crates as mini raised beds for lettuce, marigolds, or strawberries. This method is ideal for small spaces or balcony gardens. Rustic, compact, and overflowing with character. It's a winning trio. Use old ironwork as decorative elements directly in the soil, like railing cutoffs or scrollwork panels. These can serve as subtle borders, vine supports, or simply as garden art peeking through the greenery. Layer them with rocks or bricks for added texture and contrast. Repurpose a sturdy old door as the backboard of a potting station. Add shelves or hooks and secure it to a wall or frame. The door's panels provide built-in structure, and the weathered look blends beautifully with outdoor use. You'll have a stylish place to repot plants, store tools, or display rustic decor. Create a simple and charming compost bin by stacking crates with slats facing out. Line the interior with burlap if needed. The airflow between slats helps break down compost material faster while the wooden structure blends with natural surroundings. This is perfect for gardeners who want functionality without compromising on aesthetics. Vintage window grills can be mounted to walls or fences and used to support hanging pots or planter boxes. The ornate iron designs double as art and support, and they're especially stunning when paired with lush greenery. Add patina-preserving sealant to keep them in good shape while keeping their rustic appeal intact. Thanks for joining us on this creative tour of rustic garden transformations. We hope you've been inspired to turn those old doors, crates, and iron pieces into weathered wonders of your own. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Your support helps us keep growing and bringing more garden magic to you every week. Until next time, keep your hands dirty, your heart full, and your garden filled with beauty. Happy planting from the Rustic Planters.